everybody, welcome back to another Clean with me. Today we're going to be working on some homemaking type things. I'm going to be prepping some veggies for the week, as well as some nesting and laundry. And I hope you guys enjoyed that little ASMR clip at the beginning. I don't know why, I just find those so satisfying. And usually when my kids are awake, it's not ASMR-y, it's more like the hum of motherhood. So I thought this was a good capture of that ASMR stuff. But if you guys are excited about today's video and you've got something that you're working on today with me, let me know down in the comments what you're working on. I am so excited to jump in. First things first, we got to get the kitchen clean so we have a place to work. So I know I have been missing for quite a few weeks. I wanted to just go ahead and clarify a little bit about where I've been and what's been going on. I actually filmed this content, I want to say 2, maybe 3 weeks ago now. And this is Saturday, Sunday, like later this evening and then the next day, I started experiencing high blood pressure. And if you guys know anything about my story, which you can go back and watch my birth story and stuff like that with my oldest, I have those videos here. But I had preeclampsia with my oldest and ended up having to deliver at 28 weeks. So when I have high blood pressure when I'm pregnant, it is not a good thing for me. So I've actually been placed on partial bed rest. So I'm not supposed to be doing very much. I'm supposed to be limiting how much like activities, moving, running around, stuff like that I'm doing. So I filmed this and then I was trying to rest and take care of myself and prioritize family stuff and things that were going on. So I finally am able to sit down and edit this and get this out for you guys because I've been sitting on this footage for a while. So just bear with me. My videos will probably be a little bit slower coming out as we're gearing up for baby number 3. We just had our anatomy scan recently and he's looking amazing and I'm super excited. I'm currently 23 weeks, which is really kind of surreal to be over the halfway mark. Totally nuts, but it is very satisfying to look back and see how much energy I had before all of this started. That's for sure. So here I'm just working on prepping some veggies for the week, and I have started getting into the habit of doing this, which has made my lunchtime a lot more less stressful, I'll just say. So basically what I do is I get out this little veggie keeper and I get out my chopper and I chop up all the vegetables that I'm going to need to make salads for my lunch every day for a week. That's what I mean. I try to eat a salad every other day, if not every single day. I don't always get to it, especially on the weekends. It's a lot harder because I'd have to make multiple meals. But I try my very best to try to have a salad as often as I possibly can and get all my greens in and all my veggies and stuff. So that's what I'm currently working on, is just chopping up my veggies. And this just makes throwing those salads together during the week super easy, which is good because I usually eat during nap time and I want to eat as quickly as possible so I can move on to whatever task, or in this case, and more recently, I can get into a nap, which has been my saving grace. So I don't always prep my vegetables like this, but I do enjoy doing these big vegetable cleaning days. It's very satisfying. But I think one of the most satisfying things about this is how disgusting the water is when you take all the vegetables out. Like, look how gross that is. Blech. I also had some celery I was going to go ahead and throw in as well. After I got done cleaning out the sink, obviously. So I was going to throw that in there. And I throw in all my vegetables with just a tiny little bit of baking soda on top in the water just to help wash and agitate off some of that dirt that may be a little bit more sticky. So that's kind of what I'm setting up for here. And then I'm just going to chop all the tops off and quarter all the strawberries. I quarter some of them and then I leave some of them whole. For different things, just for snacking. The kids, it's easier for them to eat quartered strawberries, and I love strawberries. At the beginning of my pregnancy, I was like going through one of those big boxes a day. Yeah, it was a lot of strawberries, but it was very good, and I absolutely love them. But now that we're winding down to the end of strawberry season, they're going to get more expensive, and they're also not going to be very good. Right now, I'm just sorting and picking out the ones that are squishy and bruised because I ain't eating those. Those are gross. But I'm picking the best ones to go get cut, and I'm going to toss the rest. Honestly, chopping strawberries is my absolute least favorite thing to do. I've seen online recently where you can get these strawberry choppers that you just like go over the strawberry and it like perfectly slices it for you. And I'm almost being influenced to get one. I just might get one. But I definitely am kind of like, I'm so over cutting the strawberries. That's partially why I'm like, I'm just going to leave some of these whole. By the time I get down to the end of the basket, I was like, oh my word, there are so many strawberries. And my hands are hurting. I have awful carpal tunnel when I'm pregnant. I just have all kinds of problems when I'm pregnant. But anyways, how are you guys doing? How have you guys been? I know it's been a minute since we've had a chat. Let me know down in the comments, how are you doing? I hope everything is going well for you. We're in the middle of fall. It's finally cool here in Northwest Ohio, and it has also been rainy and been like football weather. We've been enjoying lots of football in our house. So, yeah, how are you guys doing? So unfortunately, no ASMR clip of me switching the laundry, but I did have some clothes that needed to get washed. These were the kids' load of laundry that I had done earlier in the day, and I was just taking that out, and then I was going to put our clothes into the dryer so we would have clean clothes for the week. And this was the point in the evening where I started to feel not so good and started like having a headache. and feeling like I was not doing very well. So I was actually like, okay, I think I'm going to just do this laundry, sit down and fold it, and call it a night. So that's what I end up doing. But, I've been learning throughout my whole pregnancy and throughout all my pregnancies. This is my 4th pregnancy, and this will be our 3rd baby. We did have a miscarriage with our very first pregnancy. But I'm really learning how to listen and pay attention to the signs that my body gives me. And my body is always very good at communicating signals of things that are going on before the problem starts. And so if I'm in tune with my body and I'm listening to those things, I'm able to pick up on it, and then I'm able to react and be proactive in a timely manner to prevent things from getting worse. So it's super important to not only be mindful of your health in terms of what you're eating, exercise, sleep like that, but also listening to your body and just knowing your body and knowing yourself and knowing how you normally feel and how you normally respond to certain things. And I knew that I was not responding to a day of being on my feet very well. So as you can see, it is now dark outside, and I am folding this load of towels that I actually did the day before. I decided that I was just going to wait until the next morning to put the kids' clothes away and to fold their clothes. They like to help me with that, so I thought we can do that together and sit on the floor in their room, and no big deal. Also, at this point, I was like, all right, I just want to go to bed. I do not feel good. So, I sat on the couch after I finished folding these towels and took my blood pressure a couple times, and it was not good. So I actually ended up calling the on-call line in the morning to let them know what was going on, and they told me that they felt like I would be okay to wait until Monday. So actually Monday I ended up going into the hospital to get checked out and monitored, and that's when they gave me the best instruction of resting as much as possible. So here we are. But I am so glad that you guys are here hanging out with me today. Like I said before, let me know what you're working on down in the comments down below, and I am hoping to be able to put out another video here soon of some more nesting type content of getting ready for baby. I've been doing lots of his laundry. We ordered some stuff off of Amazon, and we've been slowly getting the things that we need. After having 2 girls, I feel like I'm starting all the way over with a boy because I had nothing. I had a few things that were like gender neutral and whatever, but a lot of our stuff was very, very like pink floral. I'm like, okay, we're gonna need some more neutrals. So definitely acquiring more things, and that means more organizing and more content of making things work in our tiny space. So as I'm wrapping up here, putting away all of these towels that I just folded, this is like the tiniest cubby, like linen closet thing that I've ever had in any place I've ever lived. So I've been creative with my towel storage, to say the least. It has definitely been a challenge to figure out how to store all of these towels. A bathroom remodel is something that we've talked about before. I just don't know when or if we would do that. We only have one bathroom, so if we remodeled it, then we have no bathroom for the time that we're remodeling. So that would be a challenge. That would definitely be a challenge. But I'm so glad that you guys hung out with me today. Thanks so much for sticking with me, even though I'm having all this kind of weird delays and different interruptions coming up. You guys are awesome, and you're always such a big and wonderful support to me. So go ahead and give this video a like and let me know down in the comments what you're working on today. I am so glad that you decided to spend some time with me. And my goal is to put out another video hopefully before the end of October. So hopefully that is the case. But for now, I'm going to say goodnight or good morning or good afternoon whenever you're watching this. And I will see you all very, very soon.